It's on. Not too sure if it's working. Update should be in a couple minutes. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can get my chat on my phone. Easier. Not too sure if I can. This is gonna mess up whenever I tap out, isn't it? Oh, looks like it stays. Weird. Okay, cool. So if I tap out, it works. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything situated for this. Oh, it's updating. We're in, I think. Maybe. I think this is open now. You can just double check that this is starting. It should have been the update that started it. Yep, 38,000 players. Gonna head to boss for a bit. Do you want to join? Oh, you are. You're in lobby. I think. Or I'm blind. No, I'm blind. You want to do boss? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Z, get over here. Okay. Nope. Oh, is it 8? Okay, it's capped. Okay, we're just gonna have to put it on extreme. This isn't working. I think the extreme gives a higher cap for people. Okay. Come on, Midnight. Oh my god. Is Midnight not joining? Oh, he's okay. We're in. Good, good, good. Oh, I thought we had everyone. Oh, you were not. Oh, wait. Who'd we miss? Also, sorry, I don't have a second monitor, so I can't really read the chat because I don't know how to do that. I've never streamed before, so sorry, it's gonna be a bit scuffed this time. Okay. Don't lag. Ranks is probably going to be a bit odd. I think the changes are good, but we'll see. You can only play a champion for 1 round, so you're going to do something like Saito Gazo Kilo. You can't play Saito twice or any character twice. So I can still be revived. Ooh. Oh, I'm probably dead. Yeah. I'm bad. Also, I have a very high delay on my... It's better to use premium tickets, honestly. Oh. On. Okay. Wait, we got 8. I'm just saying it so people know. No one people saying stuff they aren't comfortable knowing it's being streamed, so. Also, this is a premium ticket, so if we lose, it's fine. This is on extreme, so if we win, I would be surprised, but we get a 6% chance with the mythic, so kind of worth. Oh. See, you're not supposed to die. Everyone's falling over. swear, you need like a movement champion to do this. Probably use Denjin. It does. It'll take a while for everyone to get the patterns down. They really do need to add like some sort of invis ability after the revive. Okay, someone's following me. Okay. Wait. Well. Yeah, it's weird not being on EA. Everyone was kind of knowing each other in EA. Or kind of knew each other at this point. Yeah, it was kind of nice. Everyone in EA was really chill. would wait on the revive. Okay. Can make it. Oh. I looked away at the wrong time. Oh my god. Okay. I did not pick a good time to revive. I think we should probably just run a different mode. Is Midnight joining back? Or okay. It's funny how delayed the stream is. We're already out of it on my screen. I think it's like a few minutes behind. So just keep that in mind if you're watching. I set a higher delay to make the stream quality better. Yeah. Yep. You know, I want to try Mech on Extreme just for fun. I want to see how bad it is. And then okay, we're good. If normal is the same, I can only imagine how bad it'll be. The extreme mode for Cursed is the hunt boss, so very curious. Also, it's weird as hell not seeing anything here. Just blank. They should put some like dust and cobwebs or something here. It would be funny. That might have scared me a little bit. Oh god. Why are they moving so slowly? Oh, okay. Okay. What is this? Well, this is definitely extreme. And that's only the first phase. Oh god. Oh, what the? Why? Why? What is that? Why? That is awful. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? I'm gonna play Fox Zero and see if I can live it. I'm gonna try to go over. Oh wait, we don't have abilities. Yeah, there's no way anyone's gonna farm Warforged Reaper now. No one will ever farm this. Because the hunt boss is super easy. Or the spirit boss on Extreme is super easy. So Cursed Spirit Blade should get cheaper compared to the others. The statue seems kind of mixed. Some people think it's easy, some people think it's hard. It's definitely easier than Mech was. But... Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna die to the bullets. There is no way we live this. If we can make it past stage 2, I'm gonna be proud. Nope. Ah, so that's what we have to do. I'm gonna have to learn this pattern. So it's the small laser goes before the big one? What? Oh. This is a horrible mode. You know, it'd be really funny if Warforged Reapers end up being more expensive than all the standard pack. Just because no one wants to play this. It'd be funny if Warforged is worth more than all the standard pack mythics. Like Protector. Or they moved Protector. Oh, this is not good. Also, it violently shaking is scary. Ooh. So optimal seems to be... Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Stay back in the corner and try to dodge it. It's the only way. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I think we exit and we go back to standard. I have things to collect also on the leaderboard. I have top 10 things to collect, I think. Second. I should at least. Oh. What? Why can't it? Oh, does that have to be the end? Oh. Oh, it's this season. Okay. That's gonna be a lot of playing default then. Whatever champion. Oh, okay. Interesting. I still don't understand what this is. Here. Here's the take that invite. Second. So I think we just... I don't think there's anything else. We just deal damage on Saito when we're in lobby together. Very curious if these chests are actually good or if it's just kind of something to keep us busy. You can shoot that up now? That's weird. One damage, yay! We we should check out trading. We should go see if there's deep stuff. People are gonna price really badly today, so it's worth checking. 1.5 million for Spirit, okay. 10 million for Wrathblade. Ooh. I mean, there's a chance that ends up being correct, but kind of very high. Better check US servers. 20 million for a 1-tier fight. Oh, it's Ascari, that's why. A little crazy, but who knows? Very curious to see if people have their champ size up. Oh, 500 mil. Side note: if you're watching and you have a champ size, put it up for a stupid price. Don't sell them cheap. I doubt that many people watching my stream would have a champ size, but you never know. That seems very cheap. But I'm not going to buy them. Because both I don't want them and just, eh. Side note: the EA people were pricing the amulets at was it 15 mil each? I don't know if that'll end up being standard or not, but just mentioning it. I could easily see a lot of kids selling it super low, and a lot of people trying to overprice it for like 40. So who knows? You can probably get away with a lot as far as the secret goes. Wouldn't be surprised if people try to trade their 40 mil S grades or something around that of old for the secret. Which, no idea if that'll end up being good or not. We'll have to see. Nope. I'd really like to see more people with their champ size up. Because, might have an opportunity. Or really cheap, like Estivine or something. That'd be good too. That is a lot. That is... Oh, it's an S-grade diamond, though. Fair enough. The only thing is, I think a lot of people would just, at that point, buy an Estivine, take the pose off, and put it on H's. So, or they'll put the elf pose on it, probably. Also, as far as wrap values go, just kind of ignore it. No one knows what anything's worth right now, so it's going to be weird for quite a while. As far as what won in the update, S grades are not great since poses are being sold. Subs talking about adding something new to them that makes them special, which no idea what that'll be, but it sounds like the goal is that they're going to be sold, like S Divine pose will be sold. So if you want current S Divine, you would just buy a Divine Shadow and then wait until he sells the pose. At least if he keeps the plan the same on that. I don't necessarily know if that's going to be good for the game, bad for the game. We'll kind of have to wait. But yeah. I think anyone with Champ Scythe is probably winning. Champ or Aegis, they're probably the best items to have into update. Gems are a bit complicated. Everyone's gem values died in terms of Robux to gems, but if you're going by actual gem values within the economy, I don't know if it's good or bad. But if you bought gem bundles, like obviously the 15 mil for 2K Robux is way better. So we will see. They did also change the packs since the last time I covered it. So I think Spirit Scythe either got moved or is getting moved. Maybe. Yeah. Spirit Scythe isn't in the Legacy pack anymore. It was in here. It really shouldn't have been at the start, but they fixed it. So these are all the standard pack items. I feel like Try shouldn't be in there, and realistically, Pink Pearl and Whirlwind shouldn't. And it's kind of weird that Elf also gets singled out, but something has to. Elf's always kind of been a trash item, though, so not that surprising. Oh, is that the... Oh, they added the new pose to it. Wait, so did War get its pose? No, they did not. So we'll have to see how update works. I think it's a good update. It's just going to take a while to see where things settle for values. AFK is also dead, by the way. I think I covered that in the video, but just mentioning it. Very happy CSP got its pose though. That's very good. It needed it badly. So S-grade Cursed Spirit Blade is probably going to be worth like 6 to 8 mil, I would guess at least. Maybe higher. We'll see. But S-Wrath gets pose. So I think I check. Nope, didn't get a pose either. Oh well. Oh, as far as S-grade Elf Legacy, so the problem with S-grades right now is I think the values could go up or down. We don't really know. So I wouldn't sell anything until we know where things level out. If you sell now, you're basically risking a massive win or a massive loss. And we won't know for probably a month whether the trades you're doing are good or terrible. The safest option is just hold what you have and then probably stockpile the event items. So use Crimson Orbs to get the poses and like the secret and all that. If you get all these items, they're untradeable for 30 days, it looks like. So just keep in mind when these drop, the prices are probably going to go really, really low. So I would save up some amount of gems if you're going to trade to try to buy these when they're cheap, because they're all going to flood the market. But we'll see. I'll just quickly show this also. So if you want to dual wield a weapon, you put your main sword in, you sacrifice this. So if I do this and this, then I would add my Warforged to my Cursed Spirit Blade. My Warforged gets deleted, and then I have to put a dual wield book into here. I don't have a dual wield book yet. You can use the instant ones, or you get the books from the cosmetic shop, which I'd recommend doing that instead. It is a 12-minute wait, or not a 12-minute. I wish it was 12 minutes. It's a 12-hour wait to add this. So, not great. As far as attachments, clean does not matter anymore. You can remove it off of stuff. So clean overpay doesn't matter. If you want to take poses off of items or auras or explosions or finishers, then you do it like this. You'd put your sword in here, hit confirm. It'll take dual wield. It'll take a bunch of things off. Here, let's see if I do it this way. So you can pick aura. It won't take off element, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see if I can find here. So yeah, you can take dual wield or the aura off. Side note, there's the grading changes are basically if you put these items in, then you would have, so if you grade one item at a time, you can't do it anymore. So you can't 1 in 60 an item. You have to put 2 in, and then it costs 750 to give you a 25% chance. So it's 1 in 4 to grade A. Not great, but if it burns, you get this item back. If it succeeds, both items will become the A grade. If you put 3 in, you get a 50% chance. And if it burns, you get this item back. If it succeeds, all 3 items turn into the A grade. For the 4th item, you know, if it succeeds, again, all of them turn into the A grade. If it burns, you get this 1 item back. And then 5 is 100% grade. So you can't 1 in 5. 5 out of 5 is the exact same. It only changes if you're doing between 2 and 4, which most people never did. So just keep that in mind. Also, as far as enchants go, you can put them into here, use one of these books, and there are limited enchants. Claws looks pretty nice. It would go well with Wrathblade or the current secret. Cherry Blow is, I think, like a cherry blossom thing. So if you want to put it on Lotus, Dahlia, something like that, it's decent. I don't know what Prism does. I haven't seen Prism or Red Fang, but this should just be Cherry Blossom, and Claws is kind of a red and black slash effect. So it looks good on some stuff, but yeah. Like on Wrathblade, it's probably good, but on a lot of items, it won't be. Also, if you buy S-Grade, just keep it in mind, they can take off the pose and sell it to you. So don't buy an S-Grade that doesn't have a pose. It's kind of silly that it exists. But oh. Okay, that actually works. Okay, Curse Spirit Blade might have high demand now. That, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be very high demand. A lot of people with like Divine Shadow are going to want that, I have a feeling. I should have bought a Curse Spirit Blade. I feel dumb for not having done that already. Actually, wait, did I thought I tried to. Okay, I don't have an S grade. I love that they added a search for this. There might have been one before, but it's actually nice. Actually, with Champ, it would clip through the ground, so... Oh, with it. Wait. Yeah, but this update, S grades are really gonna have to fight for demands because if you can do something like that, what's the point of getting an Inferno S grade? Like, have this or Inferno S grade. This is probably gonna be 60 mil, 65 mil. So, yeah, I don't see a lot of the S grades retaining value just because people won't be willing to pay for them. It's weird though. Stuff like S Divine, like the old ones that are OG. Here, let me show. I mean, so Legacy S grade original means that it was out before update, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. They never explained what Legacy and original mean, so no idea. But I have a feeling that those S Divines are still gonna have good demand, but all the new ones won't. Also, I have a dog, so you hear the dog. I'm sorry, but yeah. But yeah, the Cyclone you can put on, I think, almost anything. I know Godlies can use it, and I know Mythics can use it. Legendaries and below, I'm not too sure. You might need to grade rares and commons to put it on. I'm not exactly. They didn't really give us details on that. But yeah. Let me see if there's any other questions. Oh, as far as being broke, a lot of people are getting their account nuked. S grades are probably gonna die out for a while until sub adds something new to them. It seems like I might have already talked about this, but he's gonna be adding something special to it and then probably selling the S grade poses. But I don't know what's necessarily special enough to where people would care again. So stuff like Champ and Aegis, absolutely winning. Gems, hard to say. You have a bunch of mythics or S grade mythics. I would guess they dip, but I don't know. If you stockpile godlies, I think weirdly you might actually be better off than some people. But we'll see. It's really hard to say how many people are going to be willing to buy the legacy bundle versus buying gem bundles. So we'll see. Also, as far as Battle Pass goes, I think overall it's pretty good. If you have $8 and you're only going to spend $8, I would buy this over everything else. If you want to spend more money, I would say the VIP sub, I would only buy at the end of the season, and then so stockpile as many Crimson Orbs as you can, then buy this at the end of the season within the last like 5 days. Spam open all of your Crimson packs if you're going to do packs as your method to gain it, grow in value, and then use it to discount. It'll give you a lot more currency and stuff, so it's good. The crystals, the crystals don't matter a ton. It's nice, but it doesn't help that much. So, up to you. It's 250. It's not expensive, but if you save up your currency and then buy this only when you have a ton to roll, I think it makes more sense. As far as this goes, like all these Crimson Orb bundles, they're kind of expensive. Also, if you only want to buy Crimson Orbs, I think it might be cheaper for you to buy the crystal packs and then convert. I haven't done the math on it. Let me see if I can find the crystals. Yeah, so if you buy this crystal bundle, I think this is cheaper if you only want orbs. But if you want, all this other stuff, if this matters to you, then go for it. I will say 5 tickets is not a lot. It's something, but the XP is mostly if you want to boost it, if you want to level your champs faster and you're impatient. The boosted luck is kind of nice, but I don't know. You don't necessarily need it. I still have no idea if luck affects Legacy Pack and Crimson Pack. We'll just have to see what it works on. I would guess it still doesn't work on Jim Toki's Double or Nothing, just because it shouldn't, but we'll see. I'm sure someone will test it eventually. As far as gems go, if you think stuff like Champ and Aegis will go up, then I would consider putting on a ton of gems and buying a Champ Scythe. If you have that much money to dump and it's an option, if you can buy a Champ for like 120 to 150 mil, probably would. Now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed good, but if your goal is to get like S Divine, that kind of stuff, Champ should get more and more expensive over time, and it's the only thing we know for sure that would trade for all of the Season 2 ranked items. So if you really want Dracos, I would guess Dracos is pretty cheap in the beginning. I think the PvPers last season sold it for like 40 million. I would guess it's going to be way more this season. But if you're really big on getting all the Season 2 items, just keep that in mind. It's an option to try to buy Champ or Aegis and then trade it for all the Season 2 items if you don't want to play ranked. But you still want the swords. So realistically, people should take Aegis for all of the Season 2 items. I would think. Or at least someone would be willing to do that wants Aegis. But yeah. So also, Shiny Hunter is, I would say, worthless. The only thing Shiny does is it gives you a kill tracker, and where is it? So it gives you a kill tracker, and it looks the exact same, and has a shiny thing at the top. But so I don't know. Shiny's a bit pointless. I was expecting recolors, but they aren't. They're the exact same from what I've been told. So you have Shiny Divine, the exact same thing. You get a kill tracker, which you can put on it without it being a shiny. You just buy a kill tracker. Here. I don't know exactly how you obtain everything, but you can probably get a kill tracker somewhere here. I'm just not sure where. Or maybe kill trackers are shiny exclusive. I don't know exactly, but if you care about that stuff, shiny is great and all, but you're not going to get some massive overpay for like shiny S grade divine. You're not going to trade for an old S divine if they're intelligent. The old S divine should get way better overpay than shiny, since the shiny isn't a recolor. If shiny was a recolor and with its rarity, then maybe it would be worth more, but just ignore shiny, don't buy Shiny Hunter. They might change it to where shinies are more important, so later it matters, but currently it's not worth it. Um, I think I have 3. Oh, not bad. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird state with trading. I don't know how it's gonna settle. I think they risk making all of the old people quit pretty easily. But yeah. It'll definitely take some time to get used to and see where everything settles. Can't think of it's really anything else in trading worth going over. As far as wrap values go and just trading in general, just wait till items level out. Wrap values are going to take a bit to catch up. Same, like the new mythic is not worth 5 million. There's no way it's going to stay at 5 million. I would expect all of the legacy items, so all of these are probably going to not lower quite as much, but they'll still be like, these should all still be decently priced. The standard pack though, like all these are gonna die since all the free-to-play players can access them. As a side note, you can actually trade these orbs, which I find very odd. But if you buy them, you can trade them with people. Also, as far as these wing skins, I have no idea what kind of overpay they're going to get, but my guess is they're going to be similar to Dark Angel when they first drop. So they're probably going to get at least a few million, maybe 10 million for like the early ones. Could be more, I don't know, but they're pretty rare. A lot of people probably want them, even though they're kind of hideous, but that's my opinion. They're well modeled. I'm not saying they're not good models. It's just you have to make a dedicated avatar to put this on that looks good, which is not something most people are going to be willing to do. So Dark Angel was more of just it added wings on, so it was always going to look pretty nice. That's going to be a lot more of a hit or miss thing of whether people like it or not. Also, to Evo characters, you need to deal, I think, 720 or 730 damage. Every damage is hitting someone with the ball once, so it's going to take a while. As far as Evos go, Gazo has an Evo, Saito does, and Kilo does. No one else has Evos yet, which is kind of painful, but it's something. If you want to read the Dinjin, that's what it does. Bloom. Read a little longer. You can read them. You can also go back and pause it in the stream. But yeah, it's a bit of an odd update. I think it's good. Sub's done a ton of changes that people asked for. Like the fact that he's addressing S grades being questionable value, I'm very happy about. Also, that old rainbow thing they had for Mythics looked horrible, and everyone was saying that he should change it, so he did. And this looks way better. I have no issue with this. This is perfectly fine. So I think I like the old one for nostalgia, but I think this looks good. I don't think there's anything wrong with the purple and the little wavy pattern. So it works. The low rarities don't look that great, but they're low rarities. Like this being legendary is kind of ugly. Same with godly, but most traders only really care about mythics, so you know, kind of me also. Let me see what else is worth going over. Oh yeah, and they added sprays, which is kind of silly. I don't really know why, but funny. Jeez. I don't know. Shiny Tri-Heat, like I don't get this. It's nice to have a kill tracker if it still has it on, but another big feature. Oh, 5.1. I don't see the pose on it. Okay, the pose is that then. 5.1. I don't have enough to buy that. If I find a cheaper one, I will, just to have the pose. Let's go see if we can find one. I can put it on Aegis, see how it looks. It still is really funny to be how delayed the stream is. Ooh. That sucks. Oh no, a 200 million divine. The issue is the OG items will get some amount of overpay, but it's not going to be that crazy. Is the problem. So if you're one of the people that has a divine or an enigma going in, that whole video I made like I think a year back or something about like a moment of silence, all the enigma and divine owners, it's pretty much that. Uh, divine and enigma just will not retain value. Like the demand's going to be really good, but the problem is whenever people open the pack, they're just going to wait till divine and enigma pop up. So for chances, you have a focused item and then everything else is not focused. Everyone's just going to wait till it's Divine Shadow or OG Enigma, the blue one, here as a 50%, and then they're just going to open packs because one Divine Shadow should probably trade for two of most of the other ones. And then stuff like Winter, I mean, you can probably get like 10 Winters for Divine, and over time that'll make it so Winter Scythe is way higher. Like the copy count of Divine is going to go kind of insane to catch up, and then Winter Scythe will probably be worth more or equal at some point. But we'll see. The only thing is, as far as S grades go, all of the items that share poses, like Protector, Winter, Enigma, the other Enigma, what else? And I think that's it. Oh, and Eclipse Axe. So they all share the same pose. The cheapest one out of those is Prot, I believe. Since it was... Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not in here anymore. So these are all going to be basically the same. But whatever the cheapest wrap price is for the pose on the scythes will be the highest demand. And no one will ever buy S-grade Enigma, S-grade Cyber Enigma again. That's intelligent or doesn't care about it having the shiny little purple glow, because you're going to rip the pose off of S Prot and you're going to put it on Cyber or Enigma, and then you have an S-grade Enigma without the glow that doesn't color match. So like there's no reason to have a purple glow on a red sword unless you're going to do a purple and red outfit. So the whole demand for a lot of the S grades is dead. Same, Crystal Dahlia is having its pose sold. So a lot of people are going to want Crystal Dahlia to put the pose on it. And all the people that got S grade Dahlia waiting for update, absolutely screwed. There's no reason that you should have done that in hindsight, which is horrible, but that's how they chose to do it. So you pretty much need to hold on to S Dahlia, S Lotus, that all those kind of items, S Rainbow. Hope that they add something to make the S grade climb back in value again, or you sell it off at the low point, and if they somehow fix it in the future, then you're going to miss out. So that's the problem for all of the people that own those items. Same for like S Divine and S Ami owners. The poses are unique to the weapon, but they're probably going to be looking to sell those poses at some point. So all of the EA people saw us talking about it, and him being unsure whether he's going to sell it, and he was talking to us in the EA channels about, you know, what he would add to S grades if he were to sell poses. So if he can find something that would actually work and be comparable to S grade poses that he can put on, I would guess he will sell more poses, because he would make a ton of money selling S Divine and S Ami poses. And with items like S Dahlia, which is an item that was around, you know, it was between maybe S Cyber and S Ami pricing wise, because people thought it was going to be good this update, and it's terrible since the pose is being sold for free essentially. It makes more sense to sell all poses because it's really unfair to the Dahlia and Rainbow S grade owners. So they should sell it for all poses. And then we don't know if Darkness, Eclipse 3, Dragonheart, a lot of these items got poses or not. I'm guessing that they don't have poses. Olympus Edge was legendary from Aura Pack. Lotus didn't have a pose. Lotus is probably going to have its pose sold next season, is my guess, because it has essentially an S Divine pose. In the cosmetic shop, the pose being sold is Dahlia. It is not the Scythe Idol. This is not Cyber Enigma, that pose. It's Crystal Dahlia, but it's new, and a lot of people don't know the slight difference of the poses. But it's not like the Winter Scythe Idol or S Protector or anything. So it's a bit strange. They need to be really careful with how they handle S grades, because if they just sell like S Divine pose, S Ami pose next update, and they don't give some sort of compensation, those people are definitely going to quit. So, not great. Also, since shinies are not a recolor, I think S grade prices won't be at all competitive with Champ Scythe. I think my prediction of Champ Scythe probably trading for multiple S grades, I think, is true. I would not be at all surprised if we get to a point where people are trading S Divine, S Ami for Champ. They might even be having to do more. So you might have to do like OG Enigma, OG Divine, or like Eclipse X S grade for Champ. So it's going to be a bit of a pain. Also for Eclipse X, you have to get both Eclipses, the expensive ones, from the paid pack, and you have to get both of the cheap Eclipses from the paid pack. So Eclipse X is going to be insanely expensive. As far as demand goes, it's going to be a little bit strange because all of these technically are the same rarity now, but demand is going to change the copy counts in blading. So since Divine is probably one of the most sought after items, same with Enigma, the copy counts on these items are going to shoot up a lot faster. Like there's 620. Actually, no, never mind. I forgot this is released. This isn't early access, but whatever people want the most is what they're going to have is the 50%. So whatever the ugliest item is, so like probably Dragonheart, nobody's ever going to pick this as the 50%. So the copy count of Dragonheart's going to go up a lot slower than the others, is my prediction, but it's kind of hard to say what people will do. There also might be people that just randomly open and just hope they get it and don't even like learn that this is a thing where you have to focus the item you want. But yeah, you need to see it up here, and then it has an increased chance. So just wait. If you're gonna buy legacy orbs, wait until they're up here. It's like you can buy the orbs, that's fine, but I'm saying wait to actually roll in the pack until it's up here. It's gonna be a bit odd. Also, doing a stream is very strange. What about auras? So all the old auras like Dreamwalker, Dark Angel, Timekeeper, there's no way to obtain them, so they'll probably be re-added in cosmetic shop, or they'll be given out as some sort of reward for something, is my guess. The thing is, we also don't know what this is. This just drops at the end of EA. No idea what's in here. Saying they could add some sort of bundle where you get auras, if possible. I doubt it, but yeah, if you do have auras, I would recommend like if you were someone that played a bunch of AFK aura and you have a ton of these stockpiled, all of these are not going to be worth anything because players like me have, tens of thousands of some of them. So these aren't going to be worth a lot, but all of the godly rarity ones, these are probably going to be worth a decent amount. These are probably going to be comparable to selling like Warforged Reapers or Lunar Aura, something like that. So these should all get, I would think, at least 30 or 50k going forward. The more rare ones like Eclipse, Angel, that kind of stuff, probably going to go up a lot. So good items to have, which is very strange, but you would have been better off putting your whole inventory into auras and then them all getting removed than keeping gems, which is really messed up. But it's how it works. So We'll see. Trying to think if there's anything else to go over. It's hard to remember everything. Oh, and for Battle Pass, it's not worth buying the more expensive version. All it does is skip 10 tiers, which in 3 days of playing, I was able to get to tier 17, and I didn't even play that much. So I played a bunch yesterday, or right, not yesterday. I played a bunch in the nights, but I'm going to play a bunch today, the weekend. But yeah, don't buy the skip. If you play a lot like me or like a lot of the regulars do, you don't need to skip. If you're casual, you might need to, but I would probably recommend against it and just try to play more instead of paying them extra money. For the cosmetic shop, also follow the discounts. Don't buy like Cyclone or Serenity until it's discounted. You don't have to wait that long for it. And saving 20% might not seem like a lot, but you'll get way more stuff that you want if you're patient. But yeah. Also, if you Evo stuff and you get all the damage, you have to go over here to do it. I believe. I don't know if you need to collect this here, but just keep in mind this exists. And I have no idea what the prices are. So I'm guessing Jim Toki is still Robux, but he's still in the store. Where is he? Yeah, he's still in the store. So we will see. AFK I might as well also show. So AFK is absolutely terrible and there's no reason to do it. You get 1 crystal every 2 minutes, and every summon is worth, I think, 100 crystals, and that's for the cheap pack. So it's like getting a light pack every, what is it? It takes forever to get a light pack. It's not worth doing it. I don't even need to go into this more, but it's not good. For all the people that were alt farming AFK before, just don't. But yeah, I think that covers pretty much everything. Can't think of anything else. I guess the Smash mode's worth talking about, I guess. So the rates you get for this is not great, but it's nice to be able to get luck potions and some of the XP stuff. So I would kind of recommend it. I don't love the mode, but it's fun as a change of pace. So one thing you can do also if you don't want to play is just come in here and AFK for 5 minutes. So, or just like sit around and you get some free Crimson Orbs. I don't necessarily think it's worth it, but Crimson Orbs are a bit of a pain to farm. So, it's something. So, okay, for the game passes, you need to basically, there's a code. I don't know if it's public yet, but there's a code that compensates you for the game passes that were killed. But yeah, it'll take a while. Let me see if it's even up. It should be in announcements or something. Okay, yeah. If you look in chat or in the server in sub announcements, it's in there. But here, these two. So multi unbox all caps, faster aura roll all caps. No space at the end or anything. But yeah. Okay, let me get out of the chat though. Oh, they made this bigger. This was a lot. Oh. Also, so for the people that haven't seen this mode or anything on it, whenever you take damage, the percentage goes up, and every time your percentage goes up, you get knocked down farther. I would recommend playing Denjin or Kameki, probably, for this mode. If you want to just never take damage, I'd still recommend Saito. Or maybe Gazo at the evolution. But most people won't have that, or have it yet. Also, I would save your abilities, like the good ones, for recovering. Oh. Not great. That... I have Ki Blast going. What? Okay. Cool. The Ki Blast doesn't work, I guess. That's fun. Well, I mean, he tried. Oh. Oh. I wonder if Death Wall gives a higher percentage. Same with the yellow card. Oh. I should not have used that. Oh well. Platform is not big enough. He almost killed himself. Ah! Aww. Yeah, I like this mode. It's a bit different. Aww. So. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the new enchants can't be enchanted on after the season ends. So stuff like Claw is going to get overpay after update. So if you have the secret, I would recommend getting Claw on it. If you want overpay. Or other items that it fits. Something like Wrathblade, I don't think it's worth enchanting, because I don't think people will pay enough for it, but getting Claw on the secret will be like Dark Angel and Divine Shadow. I think it's worth doing. Possibly. Kind of hard to say until we actually... Okay, I already used that ability. Come on. No fun. Come on. gonna die. Ah, they almost got it. So close. Aw. Come on. Aw. Oh, no. I think Denjin is probably one of the best for this. Faster way to farm regular crystals. It's pretty much just do the contracts and pretty much buy VIP if you're gonna buy VIP. Do your daily quests, do your weekly quests, farm boss, level champions, and get all their contracts done. And that's pretty much it for gems. Oh. Oh. Okay, let me not do that. Yeah! Oh, he's super high percent. I can kill him. Cool. No. Okay. Oh. No! Oh. Oh, I almost got instant. So close. Also, High Lunar. It's delayed like 10 minutes or something, it feels like, so. I've been in the Smash mode for a while, and the stream's still in trading. So yeah. It'll probably be a minute before it catches up. Let me try you with the spinny pose. Looks so silly. Take that. Well, it's a little chaotic. Okay, maybe we don't. Need. I need my main keyboard back. I'm gonna die. Okay. Ah. No. Oh no. My eyes. Ah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing that every time I play this mode. Just let me murder in peace. I will not be winning this. Mars is definitely going to beat me. Okay, okay. Come here. Hey. Oh, I'm surprised Mars died. Okay, wait. Yeah. And see, I'm streaming, so I could say it's actually 100. Well, it's like 91 now. Okay. Of course, it drops when I say it's 100, but you know. Okay. Okay. Whatever. It was at 100 for a second, at least. Okay, there we go. 104, 104. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll just sit here. I thought he was going to try to kill me. There we go. Oh. energy ball. Poor Vars. Poor Vars. Oh, ow. Very nice. That was quite stinky of you, good sir. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You gotta lock in. Oh, everyone's fine. Good. This. Okay. I'm amazed that hit. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's not do that. Okay. At some point, it's just gonna be me. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Ah. Let me see if I can collect yet. Okay, good. I think that's everything I needed to get. Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna end it there. I pretty much showed everything. I'll be making videos as soon as I get a chance, but pretty much it. We kind of have to wait till values settle before we really cover a lot of that stuff. I'll be covering like cosmetic shop and that kind of stuff as far as recommendations. But yeah, have a good one.